Alright guys, today I'm going to be reacting to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem teaser trailer. Now, I'm quite excited about this one. I heard about this project a while back. Of course, we have Seth Rogen at the helm of the production company. And he is doing the voice for, was Bebop or Rocksteady? I forget off the top of my head. I read that yesterday and I forget. But anyway, a little bit of background about my history with Turtles first. I guess we'll start out by saying that I've been a huge Turtles fan since before I could even talk. Since I was maybe 2 or 3 years old, I loved Turtles. My parents would always get me the figures and stuff like that, and I still love the Turtles till this day. I'm still a huge fan of them, just as characters and the world they reside in and everything like that. I just really think it's a lot of fun. I've went through different phases with who my favorite turtle is. Of course, as a kid, I would have liked. I used to like Mikey the best, just because he's like a fun, party type of dude that is very appealing to kids. And I love Donatello as well because for a while my favorite color was purple, and I just liked his personality and his smarts and stuff like that. Now, I would have to say that my favorite turtle is probably Raphael. Uh, and Leonardo has never been my favorite. He's okay and everything like that, but I just, there's something about like the goody two shoes sort of personality of him that just never really struck me as being my favorite turtle. Um, but yeah, I've read like a headline this morning when I found out that this teaser trailer dropped, that the design of the turtles is quite divisive for people. That was probably just a bait article trying to get you to click on it. I didn't even bother reading it. Plus, people like to complain about everything nowadays anyway. Personally, my favorite design of the turtles is obviously the original animated series. And then I also love the 1990 Jim Henson design. That's probably my favorite overall design of the turtles in general. But I don't mind some of the newer ones. I've watched the Rise of the Ninja Turtles, the Netflix movie, both, and some of the series as well of that Rise of the Turtles, and I love those designs. I think those are great. I like the way I'll say I do appreciate the way in newer Turtles that they kind of do things to their designs to like individualize them. Like they'll give different little gadgets to each one. Like Donatello has like his sort of technology on his head, or like he has like. And one thing I liked about the Michael Bay movies, which I didn't find great overall, I liked Shadow of Out of the Shadows more than the first one. But I'm not crazy about their designs in general. But obviously, I did like Bebop and Rocksteady that they were finally in a movie, and Krang, of course. But I did like the way they put like the Super Nintendo controller on Donnie, and like they gave Michelangelo like his like a gold chain and stuff like that, and shades, and then they make Raph like real big, like as if like because that fits his personality. He'd be like he'd probably be like lifting weights and stuff more than the others. So yeah, that's a brief history of my time with the Turtles. But without further ado, let's get straight into this teaser trailer. I'm really excited to see this. Oh, one more thing I did want to say. They put a lot of fucking mutants in this, so I'm kind of a bit weary about that, just in terms of like how they're going to introduce all of these characters into one movie. There's like 12 mutants or something like that, I think. And I don't know how they're going to give them time to like get any real character development in there. I feel like they maybe shouldn't have put so many villains in one movie. Maybe they were afraid they might not get a sequel or something like that, and they just wanted to cram everything in there. But the cast looks very cool. I was reading through that yesterday, like who's doing each voice of the mutants. I didn't catch who's doing the voices of the turtles, but I was reading through who's doing the mutants, and some of the cast choices are very cool. You can read up on that on your own time if you want, but a few standouts were Post Malone as Filet, and then Rose Byrne as Leatherface. That's quite an interesting choice. So I'm curious to see how that's all going to work out in execution. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into the trailer here and see what these divisive designs are like. To me, I've seen like screenshots of it, of course, like this, and I think they look cool. But let's see. Oh, they have that sort of staggered animation style of Miles Morales. I like that. Oh my god, the environments too. That looks really cool to me. It's like a painting, but it's obviously 3D models. Yo, that looks awesome to me. Those environments look insanely good. Oh my god. Whoa.
Let's try that again, but with ninja stars. Hey, why did we pick a
Oh my god.
exactly like my head? Stop talking, you're hurting my concentration.
That looks amazing.
Chill. He's gonna die.
They're like drawings. But
Did you hear that?
they're like pencil drawings kind of, or watercolor paintings. And then they have like light cell shading on them. Yo, that looks amazing to me. Does Splinter have an afro?
They look like little Shreks to me. We prepared our whole lives for this.
Okay. Oh, very nice color palette as well.
What happened? Is Donnie bleeding? Mikey, watch out!
Yo,
So you were baby turtles who made contact with
That's
mystery
April.
goo.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like it's just nice.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah.
Ooze.
It's nice, right?
so there's the cast right there. Oh, Ice Cube as well. I remember. August. So yeah, I'll definitely be taking my nephew to see this. I want to introduce him to the Turtles at he's about 3. He's 3 now, so about the same age I was when I started becoming a Turtles fan. So I'll definitely be taking him to see this. But I think this looks amazing to me. I think this looks fantastic. I don't know why anyone would complain about this art style, unless they're real purists about I want to make it the same as the original series. But I mean, people say things like that. Like, just watch the original series if you want to see that design. You know what I mean? They're not going to be able to like fully replicate that anymore anyway, because now animations, it's all done HD or 4K. All the resolutions are higher and everything like that, so you're not going to get that same look that you got in the original animated series. I understand. I love the original designs too, like I was saying at the start, but I also don't mind them trying new things. Like I said, I love the design of the Rise of the Ninja Turtles, and this is no exception right here. I think I like this even better than the Rise of the Ninja Turtles. This looks amazing. I love this style they're coming up with. After like Into the Spider-Verse, I've seen a few animated movies try to sort of not replicate the style of that, but just really experiment with what you can do with 3D animation as well. Because to be honest, with all of the Pixar and Disney 3D animated movies, which I do like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they were getting a little stale with they kind of like everything kind of looked the same, you know what I mean? So Miles Morales really has started opening that up to where 3D animation is just, it's taken another turn, it's taken another evolution, and this is no exception right here. You can see that they're trying a lot of new things here. The environments kind of remind me of the new Puss in Boots, the way it's just kind of like a watercolor come to life, and I think that's very appealing on the eyes. Anything in particular that I want to say about this? The turtles seem like a little younger. They might be like, I mean, they might be teenagers, obviously, but they just seem like even kind of, they maybe seem like 10 years old or something like that. Maybe I'm just reading into it wrong, but it did seem that way. And it is going to show them as like babies as well. I noticed like a clip there that they were going back into their history. So that's going to be interesting to see if they change the history in a lot of ways or how they're going to do that. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I think that looks amazing. I don't see why anyone would not appreciate this art style right here. That's literally like a painting come to life. I think it's like trippy looking, but amazing. The color palette looks great. And that staggered animation style I think is going to work cool for the Turtles too. That choppy sort of, Miles Morales style where it looks like there's some frames missing, but it's it's just a different style. That's what they call staggered animation style. I love that. I really can't wait to see this and dive into it. I think that already off the bat, I think I'm thinking like, wow, I want to buy the Blu-ray of this when it comes out. It looks really awesome, and I can't wait to take my nephew to see this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, I don't have any complaints about this. It's not making me mad at all. As a Turtles fan since day one, yeah, really, really fantastic, I think. So good job, Seth Rogen and team. I know Seth Rogen didn't do everything, but, he's the name that's attached to it first because it's his production company or whatever that's making it. Which I'm kind of surprised. In a way as well, I'm kind of surprised. I thought that maybe Seth Rogen would maybe try to replicate the original design just because he seems like he would be a fan of like the original cartoon and stuff like that, just given his age and stuff like that. But I'm impressed. It's not a bad surprise that he switched it up, that they switched it up like this. I think that looks amazing. I can't say that enough. Just looking at this, I'm probably going to be watching this teaser a few more times just to really let it sink in. But I love it. I love anything that looks like this, that has like its own kind of unique look. And I'm a real fan of animations that look like paintings and watercolors and stuff like that. So I'm super excited for this. I cannot wait to see this. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you'll be going to see this or who your favorite turtle is and why. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I've got a few other trailer reactions on there and gameplay videos, animations, and stuff like that. So if that's your thing, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the bell for me. That'd be very helpful. But yeah, take care till next time.